Now to our interview with the first guest of the day. I am now joined by the governorship candidate of the Youth Party in Abia State, Victoria Oluchi Bradford. Thank you very much for joining us, madam.
Thanks for having me. Good evening.
Good evening to you too. Now let's start with the victory won by the Youth Party at the Supreme Court, which has now affirmed your party as a registered political party for the 2023 election. What does this mean for your party?
It means so much to us. We have been waiting for this good news for almost 6 months. And we thank God that finally Youth Party is going to be added as a party that is fully registered to participate in the 2023 election, which I'm looking forward to.
All right, like you said, this is a big win for Youth Party. After 4 years of, back and forth with INEC's refusal to register the party, what does this win portend for Nigerian youths?
To say it, to just make it very short, that's why I joined Youth Party. Just that youth, it means a lot for your younger generation. All the parties we have is APC, the same people, PDP, the same thing. So Youth Party is a breath of fresh air for Nigerian youths, which we are looking forward, hopefully this election and also the next election and going forward, that Nigerian youth will be able to join Youth Party and support, because this is the only way we can reclaim our country.
All right, so is this party strictly restricted to a particular age bracket?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Youth Party welcomes everybody, but I think our main focus is to be able to give chance to the younger generation to participate in election. If you look at around the world, we have young people in their 30s, in their 20s, running for elections and winning, even here in the United States with the last election. So Youth Party is not, is for everybody, it's open doors for everybody to join. But at the same time, our main focus, for me in particular in Abia State, our main focus is to bring young generation to be able to participate in our elections, because we are the future. We cannot wait till we are 58, 59, or 70 years old. I think it's appalling when you have people that are in their 80s running for presidency or any other political position. So we believe that that Youth Party is the party for young people to participate, and it's not that expensive. We are not selling forms for 100 million naira, in which if you put in that position, guess what? They will want to recover that money. Youth Party is for young people, for everybody to join. Also, remember, Youth Party stands for disabled too. So we also welcome disabled people that are disabled to run in our party, because even if you're disabled, you're still a human being. So especially for women, it's very important for women to participate in Nigerian politics.
All right, great. It's just 70 days to the conduct of the 2023 election. How has this legal battle affected the party's preparation for the polls?
Happy you asked that question. It's been rough, especially we have 2 people running in Youth Party. When we started, it was people coming to buy forms, but because we're in court, so everybody went to different political party, but it was left just myself running for governor of Abia State, and also Mrs. Tara Talo. She's running for State House of Assembly in Etusa in Lagos. When I tell you that when women, we put our mind in something, we go for it. And we have waited patiently. For me as a governorship candidate, it's a different ballgame. If you see in Abia State, everybody was able to get, to have people running for House of Assembly, senatorial seat, and federal house. I haven't been able to do that. So, and it's only 3 months to go. And I'm asking INEC, the longer they are waiting to add Youth Party on 2023 election, we are losing more people that is willing to come to Youth Party and join at this late time for the next election. So, well, this ruling that have happened, I'm telling Abia people, please, please wait. The right candidate is coming. And I believe that in Abia State, we need new blood.
All
We
right.
need somebody new.
We will get to Abia State in a minute. But then, with this judgment, going by this judgment, it means the Youth Party is here to stay. What is the ideology of your party?
For us, this is something that we have been waiting. When it comes to our party, we are standing firm on the Supreme Court ruling that INEC should add us. Nobody should be above the law. When you have any ruling coming from the Supreme Court of the land, that means what? Nobody is above the law. INEC should comply with what the Supreme Court have said to add youth party so that I can go ahead and campaign and make sure that there is a change in Abia State, because I believe Abia is the #1 state in Nigeria. And if Abia is in a good position in Nigeria, I think Nigeria will also be in a good position. And that change starts with youth party. I know people will say we are running late, but it's never late. The change is coming. Everybody just have to wait for INEC to add us. And I promise Abians, the change will truly come, because the people that are running now is the same people. Look at it, it's the same people. They have run 2-3 times. They didn't win. Now we have the same structure, fronting different people in the same party, the same political party. Youth party is a fresh of breath air for Abians and also for Nigeria, and for women and youths.
All right, so if I get you properly, you're saying that the ideology of your party is change.
Yes, change. We need, not when they say change and you don't get change. It's just like our administration now. We voted, everybody voted for change, but we are not getting change. So our ideology is change to move Nigeria forward. We have to move Nigeria forward. We have to move Nigeria forward, especially for the younger generation to be able to have a chance to be whatever they decide to be in their life. I think the change is coming and we should focus on that.
All right, then. Now, this country has a large population of youths with about 70% under 30 years of age. How do you intend to ensure that youths buy into the ideology of your party, which you have said is change?
Okay, this is what I'm telling. When I was campaigning in Abia, I was also telling the young people, I said to them, I said, look, this is your choice. If you want change, as I'm speaking to you, I'm somebody, I have played sports for Nigeria and also represented very well. I know what it means to sacrifice. And I know for you to win games, just like the World Cup we are looking at now, if you want to win games, you have to work hard. You have to believe in your vision. So I'm telling the young generation, if you think the situation you are in now is better, go ahead and continue voting for these old people to get in. But if you feel you need change, this is the way to go. We have to fight for change. We have to fight for what we believe in. I tell the youth, when you look around the world, people are making changes. It's the youth. The last election that was done here in the United States, it was the youth that voted again for Democrats to win the Senate. The youth came out in masses, and with 40 million ballots, I don't know if everybody is aware of 40 million ballots. If you don't, please listen to me. 40 million ballot movement have gathered all the top supporters for Obi, not just for Obi, for anybody that is willing, that can show that they can rule Nigeria or be a governor in any state, Senate seat, name it. We are about the new Nigeria, new movement. That's what 40 million ballot is. And I know for sure they are backing me. I am the coordinator for 40 million ballot in the diaspora. So for us, the focus is for Nigerian youths to come with us, with Youth Party, and let's move the country forward.
All right, let's get to, talk about your chances in Abia governorship election. The PDP remains a strong party in that state. How will you rate your chances of winning?
I will rate my chance number one because before anybody declared in Abia, I was the first person to declare for governorship in Abia. And I started that journey with APCA. And when I saw that it's the same people coming back to, moving around from one party to the next, and it's the same faces, I said, no, that in Nigeria, all over the world, not just Nigeria, if you don't have a platform, you don't have a voice. And I believe in having my voice heard. So in Abia State, I am not afraid. They know who I am. When I talk to you, I'm not as somebody that have represented Nigeria. I'm talking as Adu Gabia, which the title was bestowed in me by the former governor. So Alex Soti that is running now, 2015 last election, I also was with him, and they can tell you what I bring on the table. I was able to energize women and the youth. So they know already, Abia know already, anybody that is in Abia with you, they have a problem now. You know why? Because at Abia, my party have been added, and I will keep fighting. I am not afraid. We have to rebuild Abia State. And I'm telling Abia people, I know you can hear me, the change is on the way. The people that you have now is the same people. And I thank God that Supreme Court have added Youth Party, will also add us in the ballot paper, and Victoria will be there to rescue Abia State.
All right, let's stay a bit on your mantra, which is change. What do you intend to change in Abia State?
Oh my God, my sister, I don't know if anybody have been in Abia. I was born and raised in Abia, lived in, anybody listen, in Aba. Aba was the hub. When you're talking about China, Aba was China of Africa, and we can still bring it back. The infrastructure in Abia is deplorable. It's not even something you can breathe when you walk down the street. I remember when I grew up, Aba was a place by 7, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., we are still walking around. The roads are very clean. Go to Aba now, it's a disgrace. And I told them, I said, everybody that have run in Abia State, they have done the best they can. I will not criticize my governor. He's still my governor, Ibazo. But I'm telling them, they have done the best they can, but I think I will do better when it comes to security. You cannot have security. There is no security in Abia State. We should not be walking around with 20 policemen. They should be doing other things, not walking around for us not to be kidnapped. So I will make sure that Abia will be secure again. Then infrastructure, for sure, industrialization, that have to be. The lady that is talking to you, I have lived in about 6 countries. I speak 3 languages. I have been around. I left Nigeria when I was 17 and was still coming back, playing for the national team. So I know what good roads are. And I will empower Abia State and the people of Abia that are living out here in the diaspora. You know, my sister, we have to discuss this because when we talk about people in diaspora, we are the one really, really helping Nigeria out to be where they are, sending money home, building houses. And I will make sure that I have people from here to help me to rebuild Abia, because when you haven't been outside Nigeria or traveled a lot and see where there is light 24 hours, you don't know what good house or good infrastructure means. So I will empower myself with people here in the diaspora to help me rebuild Abia. Education, look at education. We have people, my PA in Abia State is a graduate with master's degree. Guess what? He don't have a job. And I'm telling the youth when I'm elected as the next governor, I will make sure that there is that education, there will be free education for the young people. Then we're talking about women development, women empowerment. Come on. We have our women going to market from morning till night, and they don't make enough to even feed their families. And the time have come and passed when all politicians want to do is to have women clapping every day, dancing. No, we are not clapping and dancing. We want to be part of the discussion on the table. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in Abia State. Let me not forget healthcare. It's very important. The people that are running the country, both in Abia State. Their families are here. They come here for medical checkup. It shouldn't be like that. We should be able to build a hospital that can take care of our people that are our patients, people that are sick, children, women that are pregnant, having babies. We should be able to make sure no woman dies from giving birth. I am a woman. I know what it means having a baby. So I know definitely I'm going to protect the women of Abia State. And from there extended all the way in the national atmosphere, that people can know that Nigeria is going to be again #1 in the continent, and also Abia State.
Yeah, all right. You know, your party is practically new and as such appears like an orphan at the moment. So what do you consider as your rallying point for the elections?
Okay. When we say new, we have tried the old, and the old is not working. We can tell in Nigeria, all over. The old is not working. So this is not about, I don't think 2023 election is more about the party. It's no more about PDP, APC, all the same people recycled and packed up in the same place. That's why Youth Party, yes, it's new, but I will tell you, the youths in Abia State know about Youth Party. They know about Youth Party. So we are still talking. Before this happened with INEC, they haven't added Youth Party. I was out there on the street. I went inside the market. I spoke to women. I spoke to youth. So I'm not afraid. I think Abia State, where we are also in Nigeria, it's not about youth, about the new party. Look at Labour Party. Yes, Labour Party have been around. I don't mean to deviate. But as soon as the right candidate got to Labour Party, what is going on? Obi everywhere you go in the world. Everywhere you go is Obi. So I don't think it's about the party no more. It's about the individual that is going to rebuild the country and the state. And I think Abia State needs somebody like me that is afraid. My name means more than anything you will give me. So Abia needs somebody that they can trust, somebody they can believe in, somebody that will do what they say they are going to do.
All right, allow me get you clearly. Is Abia State, is Youth Party only for Abia State?
No, Youth Party is a party for all Nigerians.
All right,
like
so
I mentioned,
if not, what are you doing to galvanize support for your party outside of Abia State?
Our national body we have been working hard to make sure, but the problem they keep having, or the party keep having, is because we are in court. INEC have done this many times. They will add Youth Party, they take them out until the Supreme Court ruling now. So this is a big chance for us to sell Youth Party. We are going to sell Youth Party to every state in Nigeria. I wish they would have added us for the past 6 months. I think Youth Party name would have been everywhere in Nigeria. But we are not giving up. I am not giving up. That's why I have the patience for 6 months. I have been waiting and praying. And God said to Supreme Court, please let my children go. Set my children free. And that's what the Supreme Court have done. And I will take that advantage to campaign in Abia State as the next governor of Abia State.
All right. As a female governorship candidate, how will you rate the support you're getting from women folk?
Very big support. When I declared to run in Abia State, my posters was everywhere, not just posters. I was on the ground. I went to churches. I went to the markets. Women supported what my plans are for Abia State, and they still do. And as soon as INEC add our Youth Party back in the fold, my sister, Abia State will be all Youth Party, and women are 100% behind me. Like I tell the women, I said, everybody, I even told Abia people, everybody that have ruled Abia, it's nothing against the men. I have a father, I have a son, I have a husband. Everybody have ruled Abia has been men. And I told them, they have failed Abians. They have failed Abians. Let's try a woman, not just because I'm a woman. Thank God, I can't blame God for making me, for me being a woman. But I think we need a change in Abia State because a woman knows what the children need. I'm coming in as a mother. I know what my children, their needs are. I'm coming in as a mother to rebuild Abia State. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I know I will get the women's support because they are tired of clapping hands and dancing around and praising politicians that when they get in, they will not do anything. Like now they are doing medical drive, they're doing everything to vote them in. When you vote them in, what happened? They won't build a hospital. I'm the only one that is going to Abia State to rebuild Abia, to build a hospital, to build schools, to make sure that everybody can be able to get into Abia State, not being scared if I'm going to be kidnapped or killed.
All right.
And these politicians, my sister, when they come to America, they come to Europe, they don't walk around with security. I think we should be able to go home in peace. People that are in diaspora are going home for Christmas in Abia State. I will tell you, they lock their doors. They chain themselves inside until in the morning. It shouldn't be like that. With somebody like me and the backing of the 40 million ballot movement, Abia will be restored again.
All right. Finally, you're currently in the United States. How are you connecting with your supporters back here to get you the needed votes you need?
Yes. I just came back from Nigeria. I always tell people when we travel, I have my own business here. I also have a family. I've been going back and forth. Is it easy? It's not easy, but at the end of the day, I'm on the ground. I have contacts with my supporters. I have contacts with the party. There is nothing because I'm here that I'm missing. I have been on the contact with them every day. Also, I just came back from Nigeria. So I'm planning to come back again to Nigeria. Hopefully I will be live next time with you in the studio.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Victoria Oluchi Bradford, governorship candidate of the Youth Party in Abia State. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we wish you the very best in your ambition.
Thank you so much.